It's my word to the family. I know it's been hard, but through it all, man, I promise we gon' ball.
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. So we're still talking about some NBA. So we got DeMar DeRozan. He's been in trade talks, right? Mm-hmm. Right, tell us about it.
All right, so the first team that I see is the Miami Heat. And I think he'd be a good fit for the Heat. But my thing is, what are they going to give to Chicago for DeMar DeRozan?
Right.
So, like, he'll fit there good. Because DeMar DeRozan is a solid player. But he's one of those players that you forget about is good. Because when we were talking about Chicago earlier during the season, I forgot that he played for Chicago.
Right.
And the thing is, DeMar DeRozan is a dope player. But don't nobody never talk about it. So I don't really know if this trade is going to happen to the Heat, because the other one, they talk about trading to the Knicks. Mm-hmm. And I think the Knicks got some good capital. So the Knicks might win in this trade for real.
Yeah, they got enough to make that happen.
Yeah, so yeah. The Knicks might get him, but I don't know.
So okay, let's say he do get landed in Miami. What kind of addition do you think that is to Miami? Do you think that's enough to help them repeat as defending champs? Because they are defending champs. So is he the piece they need, or would they still be missing something?
I don't know how good him and Jimmy Butler gonna play together, because they're too similar.
Both, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They way too similar for real. Like, they both like one of those players that can ball out.
Mid-range shooters, you know what I'm saying?
Stuff like that. They too similar. So I don't know if they gonna fit well together. So I'd rather see him go to the Knicks, because he'd be different in that system. For the Heat, it's just gonna be the same type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see him going to the Heat, man.
So he's a better fit for the Knicks about the Heat?
Yeah, for real. That's why I see him going. Okay. If it happened, I don't know, but he'll be a better fit for the Knicks, man.
All right, cool. Well, that's what's up, man. What y'all think about that, man? Y'all think will he be a good fit for the Knicks or the Heat? Let us know. Comment that down below. And also, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. We don't want to stress that too much, but we definitely would like you to subscribe. You know what I mean? Hit the notification bell so when we drop, you'll know. And drop a comment down below for us. I don't usually like talking about stuff like this, man, but it is sports and we need to talk about it. Josh Giddey.
Yeah. Okay,
he's being an investigation for having a relationship with a minor at the time when she was a minor. There's no names being the victim's name hasn't been thrown around. I was gonna read, some stuff, but but I'm not even gonna do that. To me, like, if you're guilty of raping somebody, rape is not good. If you're guilty, you're guilty. Mm-hmm. But it's just funny how a lot of these celebrities are being targeted for rapes. Athletes, sometimes.
Hold on, time out. I'm gonna cut you off.
Good.
Is it rape or is it consensual sex?
That's the thing. So right now it's nobody really knows. It was from what it said that he had an inappropriate relationship with an underage female. So it's not even I'm sorry, I said rape and all that. It's the relationship he had with a female. She was underage, whatever.
Okay, so
go ahead.
My thing is, like, what's underage? Like 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah. Like, because different states got different age brackets.
Yeah, and so how old was he? When did this happen? None of that stuff is right now. It's being investigated, so we don't have too much. Nobody have really too much on it, but. Like, some always say, like, when it comes to, remember the movie He Got Game? Mm-hmm. Remember how they were trying to recruit Ray Allen? Mm-hmm. What was one of the things that they threw in his face to try to recruit him?
Of course, it was pussy.
Pussy. Okay, so my thing is
that's always a man's weakness, bro. Pussy, bro.
And my thing is that they do all these athletes like that. Mm-hmm. So they're being brought up and they're put in these situations thinking this is they're still young. You know what I mean? So you're putting this in their face. Mm-hmm. So and like with Deshaun Watson, you know what I mean? Like who else is Who else is somebody else? Just it's not just athletes, but it's just people with all these allegations. You know, I feel like it's all about money. I mean, like Ben Roethlisberger, that dude raped that girl. I'm not even gonna. That dude when his allegations, now he got off because he had money, but you can tell that dude was just taking. Yeah. Come here, you know who I am.
Yeah, like you could look at Josh Giddey too and tell like he. First of all, his last name is Giddey. You know what I'm saying? So like, first thing you think about when you hear Giddey, you think about Quagmire from Family Guy. Giggity giggity. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I'm just trying to put a little bit of light on the situation. But you know what I'm saying? The first thing you think about when you hear Giddey, you think about Quagmire. And the first thing about Quagmire is he's a pervert. So you can look at Josh Giddey and tell like,
But why? I mean, why him? Like, what is the purpose of bringing up allegation with this? I mean, he's not like this superstar. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I'm always the kind of think like there's something's not right about a lot of these allegations. That's why I'm like,
know it, man. You know what it's about, bro. It's about ching.
Yeah. It's all about the money. Cause you know what I'm saying. You got these allegations, and like even with Puff Daddy, you know what I'm saying. If these so-called cases so big, why do they get to pay their way out?
Because what they're trying to do, they're trying to get hush money. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? They're trying to get paid underneath the table, and if they get the type of money they want to get, they're gonna let this shit go away.
So I mean, but if it's so bad, why you let money wipe this stuff away? You know what I'm saying? Whatever happened
because it's not about the situation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's my whole point of all these situations is always about the money. There's a reason for that. You know what I'm saying? It's not because of these things are really happening. Why you? I mean, like, how old is Josh? He's what, 21? Yeah, he's 21 years old. So how long ago was this? He's still a young dude. You know what I'm saying?
So
like,
this must have been like a year ago, 2 years ago, and the family just now bringing it up because they like, oh yeah,
he got money. You know what I mean? So then that's what it boils down to, man. Like, I just think like even when I say with the Harbaugh situation, this is just went away. Whatever happened to the cheating, now it's okay because you know what I mean. Like
it did disappear.
You know, everybody stopped talking. It was such a big story. Now that he took his suspension, it's okay, and we're not even talking about it no more. So so like I said, we don't know too much about it, but if anybody is guilty of doing any type of crime, raping, whatever the case may be, you're wrong for it. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying he did anything. You know what I mean? We don't know. You know, right now it's under investigation. But sometimes these stuff just seem like they just happen just at the perfect time. It's like really like.
If you ask me, like I feel like this was some stuff probably from years ago. The family probably brung it up now. He probably didn't even really do nothing wrong. He probably was just in a consensual relationship with somebody that was younger than him. He probably really loved the chick.
Or probably didn't even know. You never know the case. You know
he probably broke up with the chick. The family was mad because he's about to make it to the NBA and
now they want a piece of the pie. They gonna bring it up. You know what I mean?
They're like, we gonna get you. We gonna get this money one way or another. You took my daughter's virginity.
Whatever. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like that's the thing. Like athletes and celebrities, you have to be more careful about what you do and how you carry yourself. And when you get to a certain stature, you
move better,
you gotta change your surroundings. You gotta deal with different people. You know what I'm saying? You gotta deal with the right people. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stop going to certain places because there's people out to get you. You know what I mean? But like I said, I'm not taking up for anybody. We don't know what's going on. These just an investigation. So once it popped, you guys start hearing about it. We'll talk a little more about it. But I just think it's unfair to a lot of people how these allegations just destroy people's character and make them be the bad guy. You know what I mean?
If it just disappeared, he pays
right. It was hushed up, and it pretty much I think he's going to disappear. You know what I mean? Also, this matters too. You know what I'm saying? That's why we don't hear a whole lot about it.
But if it was somebody like this,
let's say Deshaun Watson, you know what I'm saying? His little what's name? Like, come on, man. He was going to one of them Chinese massage places or something like that. Aren't they known for happy endings and stuff like that? Like
a lot of places.
Yeah. So that's an operation that happens. You know what I'm saying? But because he wanted to leave Houston, now all this stuff come out. And I'm not saying he's innocent. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. If he was guilty, whatever. But come on, most of those places are known for that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. So Yeah, but let us know what y'all think about Giddey's situation, man. I mean,
Giddey.
yeah, leave that dude alone, man. Like, I don't know. I don't know too much about it. I think he's having a pretty okay season. You know what I'm saying with Thunder. Yeah, he's doing his thing, man. He's been allowed to play. Oklahoma hasn't really made him available to the media and stuff like that, to get his side, you know what I'm saying? He is playing. So we'll see when this story breaks, when we find out more, we'll let y'all know, man. So y'all comment down below, let us know what y'all think about Giddey. Is he guilty? Do y'all guys think he really did it? Comment down below. What's good, everybody, man? I'm Truth.
I'm your boy TA Slash.
And we're Out the Pocket Sports.
So stay tuned, more videos to come.
Yeah, check us out. We're dropping videos Monday through Friday between the hours of 9-11, 1 to 3, 5 to 7. So check us out Monday through Friday on YouTube. We're dropping videos, Out the Pocket Sports.
Be on the lookout.
Peace. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Out the Pocket Sports. Up now is the Pick Six, but before we get into the Pick Six, man, we want to talk about what's the name?
Skip Bayless.
Yeah, Skip Bayless and what's your boy now? I can't even talk, man.
I gotta pull it back up. I don't remember his first name.
Yeah, man, he played with Seattle. He used to be a cornerback. I'm drunk. Richard Sherman and Skip was going at it on the episode Undisputed. Go ahead, Slash.
But like, I just think it's kind of funny and comical because like what he gotta realize is like he is dealing with some real life niggas, bro. Like, bro, ain't nobody about to sit here and be laid back and cool and calm like Shannon Sharp was. He took that over there because he was thankful for that job. But like Richard Sherman was like, hold up, who you think you talking to? You better shut up type stuff. And he was gonna say, I'm talking. Richard Sherman just kept talking over him.
He was talking to him like he was a little boy or something like that.
Who you think you talking to? Like, the thing about Skip is, like, somebody is going to black your eye one day. I pray that it's Charles Barkley. I really do, because he want to hurt him. For real, bro.
You want to break him in half.
Like, for real, like, he say it all the time. I would like to kill that man type stuff. So, like, Skip need to know his role and shut his mouth, man. To quote The Rock, man, he need to shut up, bro. And
I swear he know how to get people hot, man, because he started to sound like Sharp. The way he's going on, man. Like, yeah, he started to sound like Sharp, man. You can hear it in his voice, you know what I'm saying? Skip! I swear when I hear it, that's all I hear is his voice, man. Like, I'm like, man, he started to sound. Yeah. Like, man, he sounded just like Sharp now, man. But man. Yeah, man, he be saying some stuff, man. Like, I mean, Skip Bayless, I mean, he can be truthful. You know what I'm saying? And he can really tell, but he do say some stuff like, hold on, bro, like, don't cross that line. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the athlete out here. How you gonna tell me that? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You ain't been on that field. You ain't know how to work through injuries and this and that. And how you gonna tell me that I'm not better than Tom Brady? You know what I'm saying? Like, I got titles. You know what I'm saying? My what's the name? Speak for me. You know what I'm saying? Stuff I accomplished speaks for me. You can't sit there and talk to me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and you ain't did nothing but sit right here in this chair, writing down notes. Like, you can't tell. I actually been hit by some of the hardest hitters in the world. You ain't did nothing but write down notes.
Like, Skip, you go down there and get under center and say hi and see what happens to you. You know what I mean? Because you see Skip play football.
No, hell no. He get a secret hit and be like, oh, now I'm on the game.
Picture Skip under center like, Ray, 48, 16.
Hell no. I can't even see him be a quarterback, man. And they well protected.
See him being a running back. See Skip being a running back.
Hell
Skip, get ready. It's coming to you. Put it in. They hand you the ball off. What do you think happened once you get the ball?
He straight get pounded on.
Like, for real, man, you can't talk to players that actually been on the field and that's been in there and tell them that, talk to them something like they're nobody. Come on, man. Like, you know what I mean? These guys got, titles, you know what I'm saying, championships under their belt, you know what I'm saying? They got all types of different awards, and you're going to talk to them like they don't do that, man, you know what I'm saying?
Do that shit to them, man.
Yeah.
Skip need to know his role and shut his mouth, bro. That's all it is.
All right, man, let's move on to the pick six. You already know the pick six is my favorite thing, man, you know what I mean?
Hey, I'm excited. Like, bro, like, when you first was talking to me about it, I was like, man, nobody want to be in this shit.
I just do it. I'm all right.
Like, but then I was like, oh,
this shit is banging, man.
I'm like, man, this shit is actually fun for real. Man, I'm hoping next year we can get y'all included.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
This pick six stuff, you know what I'm saying? We'll figure out a way to get y'all included somehow, some way.
Yeah.
It's actually exciting. It actually make you want to watch.
Every game, like, you know what I mean? You tuning in like, man, how am I doing? You know what I mean?
You like, bro, because I watched that Chicago game and I was just sitting here like, man, I hope Chicago win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, come on, man, I got this on the line. You know what I'm saying? But
it was so boring. I was sitting. He fell asleep on it. I'm sitting there glued to the TV like this.
Somebody trying to watch the Bears and them play, man.
It was torture.
Yeah, it was, man.
Torture.
You want to torture somebody, put the Bears on. All right, man, I did it.
Or the Patriots.
Oh, man. Like, how do you score 0 points at home, man? Like, I'm gonna hold off on that one. You know what I mean? I'm gonna hold on that. Yeah, I've been a Patriots fan forever, so you know what I mean. Like, hey, man, we garbage, man. Like, you know, we garbage. But okay, so my picks this week for the pick six. Dallas, Detroit. And these games are today, Monday night. We got one more game tonight, and that's Cincinnati at Jacksonville.
Yeah, that's the last
so, my picks was Dallas, Detroit, Kansas City, Miami, Pittsburgh, and Jacksonville. Mm-hmm. So I'm sitting right now 3-2 for the week. 3 wins, 2 losses. Picks Dallas, Miami, the Chargers, Pittsburgh, Indiana. That was a good pick right there, Indiana. That was a hell of a good pick.
Yeah.
And the Jags tonight. So let's talk about
I'm mad because the Steelers lost.
Yeah, they
to the Cardinals, bro. And it wasn't like it was a good loss. It was a terrible loss.
It was an embarrassing loss.
Man, I'm just like, bro, like what's up with the NFL when these players, these teams losing to teams that they should be blowing out.
Well, Pittsburgh do got a problem on offense, you know what I mean? Like, you know, their quarterback isn't really that dude, you know what I mean? But the Cardinals, I really thought that they would beat the Cardinals, you know what I'm saying?
Too.
And not just losing, they lost at home against the Cardinals.
That's my point. Like they lost at home, and it wasn't like it was like about a field goal or
you know, they lost
by a lot.
What was the score? 24-10. They lost by 2 touchdowns, 14 points. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro. And I've never bought Kyler Murray. I don't think he's a good quarterback. I mean, like, Pittsburgh really had no reason losing. You know what I'm saying? They really. I mean, they're hanging around in the AFC, but I don't think they're going to win too many games, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, especially losing to the Cardinals and stuff like that. So that was one of my losses. Mm-hmm. Yours too, you know what I mean? And also Kansas City. They're another team that's in trouble too, you know what I'm saying? They're in trouble. And you know, there was some calls in that play, like that last pass should have been a pass interference. You know what I mean? We all see it. Everybody saw it. That should have been a pass interference call, but it wasn't. And, you know, they have problems on offense, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, KC is looking, I ain't going to say they're looking bad, but they ain't looking great like they was. For real.
They have some problems, man. And, you know, it just, you know, I said their defense has been holding them, keeping them in games, you know what I'm saying, keeping them competitive, you know what I'm saying? But the flaws in offense is starting to show, you know what I mean? So on the season, I'm tied for third. My record is 47-25, and after this week, you know what I'm saying, we'll see. Slash is in number 2 by itself. He's 48-24 on his season in picks. LP's number 1. You know, he's 50-22. We trying to catch this dude, man, but for this week, he's already 5-0. You know what gets me about him this week?
I was just about to say that. Go ahead. I'll let you talk about it.
He's an Eagle fan, and he skipped that game. He didn't pick all season.
He was terrified. He stayed away from that game because he knew I don't know how he knew.
He just did. And I didn't pay attention to it until I look at the pics. I'm like, okay, I know LP got a loss. And I'm like, how the hell's this nigga 5-0? And I'm like, oh, he just skipped the Philly game, man.
So terrified of that Philly game. He didn't pick his own team.
He stayed away. We got you that way, LP. I'm
And I'm talking about when you go over this man's house, he got a Philly blanket, he got a Philly shirt on, he got a Philly jacket, everything Philly.
Hey,
but you didn't pick your team, nigga?
He stayed away because he understand. He know who San Francisco is, man. Like San Francisco is that, man. They are at full strength, man. Like, and last year when they played Philly, they went at full strength. You know what I'm saying? They had quarterback problems. You know what I mean? So Philly won that game, but I really thought San Francisco was going to take it last year. You know what I mean? Purdy got hurt. You know, he got his arm. You know what I mean? So they were, they were messed up last year. So this year they took it to Philly. And Philly, like, it was Philly, what, 10-2?
10-2.
Yeah, they're 10-2. They're in the second loss. Philly should have maybe 2 more, maybe 3 more. They really should have more. You know what I'm saying? But they're the first team to 10. They 10-2. They're still good, but the San Francisco exposed their secondary. You know what I mean? That's something that always been having problems with it. But teams were not able to take advantage of that problem, and that's what San Francisco did. You know what I mean? And Hurts. Yeah, he had a pretty good, decent game, you know what I'm saying? But San Francisco went in and smacked them in the mouth in Philly, you know what I mean? And Philly got problems that people haven't seen because of their record. You see what I'm saying? Like, Washington played them well, almost won that. I think they lost it in overtime. And Flair, one of the guys in the pick six, he's a Philly fan. Every time Philly's down, he's quiet. Last week he was quiet. Philly squeaked that winner, and then he went and started throwing up Philly, Eagles stuff. Nothing. It's like, nigga, where you at, nigga? How you gonna pop up now? You was nervous all day at home drinking Taylor Port, thinking the Eagles about to lose, and they win. Now you want to start throwing up Philadelphia stuff, man. But yeah, man. I lost my train. I went over there, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, Philly got some problems. They're still the best team. They're 10-2, but San Francisco exposed them. You know what I mean? And San Francisco got to beat Detroit if they want to go to the Super Bowl.
I've seen that coming. I think, like, for real, like, it's gonna be a good game. But I see San Fran in the Super Bowl, bro. At the end of the year. I mean, we can wager on this if you want, because I'm telling you, San Fran is gonna be in the Super Bowl.
And I don't doubt you either, man. Because like I said, I felt like they should have been there last year.
Yeah, I've been saying this for about like a good 3 weeks because I've been watching that team, bro. And it's like, bro, the way Christian McCaffrey plays, bro. Yeah. Like, I don't really care too much for, you know what I'm saying, for Brock, what's his last name?
Purdy.
Yeah, Purdy. I don't know how I forgot Purdy. I don't know how I forgot Purdy, but I forgot Purdy. It's the drink, man. You know what I'm saying? But whatever, you know what I'm saying? Brock Purdy, I don't really care for Brock Purdy that much or whatever. He's not a bad quarterback, but I don't really care for him that much. But Christian McCaffrey, he's a dog, man. So I
wouldn't put Purdy in like elite quarterback status. What they're putting him in, I believe
he don't make bad decisions.
He's a game manager. He's doing what he's got to do. But him being elite, I wouldn't. I mean, this is his first full season. I wouldn't be ready to put him into elite status like that. Okay. So Philly is at Dallas this next week, man. That's gonna be a good one.
Like, Dax is gonna do something stupid and he gonna try to run the ball. I feel like he gonna fumble the ball and they gonna run it back on his dumb ass or something.
I mean, Dak has been playing good. I give him that, man. But I'm not ready to anoint Dallas as these dudes, because they're not beating. I mean, Seattle was 6-5. That's their first, win team with a winning record. There, Seattle's not a bad team.
Talk about that.
Yeah, Seattle's not a bad team. You know what I'm saying? And they almost pulled that game off, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
Geno Smith was balling.
Yeah, he was, man. But I am not ready to crown Dallas them boys yet until they win against
another winning
they good quality team. Like Philly got teams against the best.
Yeah,
Dallas got
about this shit last week or whatever. So like before, I remember when like the season first started, I was kind of high on Dallas.
Yeah,
because I felt like they was gonna be good. But then the more and more we start talking about
and they are a good team, man. We're not saying that they don't have playmakers, because they got playmakers in positions. It's just something about Dallas. They keep losing games that they shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? They keep beating themselves. Like, Dallas is a great squad, man, but I can't put them up there with teams like Philly and San Francisco, because they're not beating Philly and San Francisco.
Yeah, they're not beating good teams. They beating teams that's down here.
Yeah.
Or right here in the middle.
Yeah.
And they struggling. It's like not like they beating them convincingly. They struggling to get these wins. So it's like, I understand.
And that was a good game for Dallas to beat Seattle. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but
they still struggled to beat them, but they got that dub. Though.
Yeah, so it was a good win. It wasn't really impressive, but they got the dub. We'll see when they play Philly. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's where we had the pick six, man. Like I said, the winner of the pick six, we have a wager. So we got money, trophy, and other things on the line. You know, for the players. So also everybody's gonna get a pick six shirt. Soon we're gonna have a pick six before the end of the season. Yeah, it's over. We're gonna have a pick six shirt, man, and you know, keep y'all updated. So boom. So anything else you want to add to the pick six?
Nah, but I'm just gonna say this, man. I'm coming for that #1 spot, LP.
LP, we right there, man.
Coming for that.
I mean, he made it a little harder, man, this week, man. If the Jags win tonight, he'll be 6-0. You know what I mean? But like, we right there, man. We right there. You know
and the thing, you wanna know what's something crazy, bro?
What's up?
If the Jags win, I win, but he win too.
right. You know what I mean? It's all good, man. I mean, I like how he's picking. So I think next week, man, we're gonna bring someone, one of the players from the Pick Six on the show, man, talk about the pick. So we're gonna start bringing some guests on here soon, man, so y'all can see some new faces. You know what I'm saying? And go from here. So that's the pick six race, man. We'll have the standings and everything up, so you'll see where everybody's at and who's all in the pick six.
Yes,
I know we supposed to be did a video of introducing everybody in the pick six. We gonna do that as well too.
I think people is camera shy though, for real. So they don't want to get in front of this camera because they scared.
I got their picture, so
that's what you gonna do?
Throw their picture up there with the records and stuff. Yeah. So we got 15 players in the pick six this year. We grew so quick, man. Last year it was just 5 of us. We went from 5 to 15. So that I say that's great, man. You know what I mean? So everybody's having fun with it, man. But yeah, man, y'all stay tuned, man. We'll be right back with something else. Something else. Welcome back to Out the Pocket Sports.
Welcome back.
We ain't done this in a while, but up is dogs and pups.
Dogs and pups.
Let's get. You want to flip a coin and see who go first?
Nah, I want you to go first.
You want me to go first? Okay. I'm gonna start with my big dog. My big dogs is the San Francisco 49ers.
Okay.
Yes, sir, for going into Philly and beating them down bad.
Yes, sir.
I mean, they showed, even though Philly got the better record, they showed that they're the better team in the NFC. You know what I'm saying? And like, they're a force to be reckoned with, man. They're at full strength. Yeah. Like San Francisco, I already knew they are who they are. They are who they are. Yeah. So those are my biggest dogs.
Okay.
My biggest pups is the New England Patriots for failing to get not even one field goal at home. They lost at home 6-0.
So hold on. So that means they lost by 2 field goals or 1 touchdown.
Yeah.
Did they lose by 2 field goals or 1 touchdown?
The final score was 6-0. That's a baseball score.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't know. I mean, I have no idea. I just know the final score. Like, how do you? Like, I'm convinced. I know they're not good, but I'm convinced that the Patriots are now tanking. Their defense look good. I mean, their defense look good. I mean, they only allow 6 points. But you mean to tell me you guys couldn't get past the 50-yard line?
Bro. Like, what's going on?
You mean you tell me y'all couldn't get over the 50-yard line and kick a couple of field goals and win that game? Yeah, and I know they got problem quarterback. Well, when you got a quarterback named Zappy, then I guess.
You said that in the text.
You got this dude named Zappy throwing the football, but that's my biggest dogs and pups, man. Let's go. It's on you, Slash.
Okay, so for the second time ever, this season alone, me and him had both our dogs as the same, because mine is the 49ers.
49ers.
For the same exact reason, for beating the Eagles.
The Eagles, LP and Flair, the Eagles.
The Eagles. You know what I'm saying? For beating the Eagles, thank God they beat the Eagles. Because, first of all, the 49ers is who I got to go to the Super Bowl. This fool got the Lions. They gonna beat the Lions. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
the Lions is hungry, man. It's my Super Bowl team.
If anybody that watching this is sleeping on the 49ers, y'all need to wake up, because they just beat the Eagles. And the Eagles was beating everybody. Somehow, some way, they was squeaking by and they was getting that dub. So I need y'all to open your eyes on the 49ers, because they up next and they going to the Super Bowl this year.
Hey, did you know New England lost 6-0 at home?
This nigga a fool, man.
That's embarrassing though, man. I just can't. Like, I don't get that. It's like you gotta get at least a field goal.
At least a field goal, especially at home.
At home, man. You know, that's just that everybody on that whole staff, the team player, everybody, the fans, everybody need to be fired. Just start all over, man. Let's get rid of New England all in one. They remind me of the '90s.
Bro, Belichick is too smart, man. They gotta be tanking. I don't see him not going back there flipping his wig, bro.
Yeah. I mean, 6-0. But go ahead. Who's your pups, man? I just threw that in there.
I just want to hear you bash your favorite team. So
hey, like you can't be that bad. That's embarrassing.
I'm gonna let him bash his favorite team all day long. So I shut up. All right. So for the second time ever, you know what I'm saying, by doing dogs and pups, I got another one for Scoot Henderson. I was calling him Scott at first.
Scoot.
You know what I'm saying? But his name is Scoot.
That's your boy, man.
The reason why Scoot Henderson keep being on my radar is because one of my dudes is real high on Scoot. And I feel like, why? Like, dude is trash. Like, he done been submitted back to the G League. That's how bad he's doing in the NBA.
That's a nice way of kicking you out the NBA.
Yeah, they like, man, you playing trash, man. You getting 18 fouls a week in 3 days or whatever. Now you going back to the G League, man. We need to sneak you back there to them bums, man.
We're gonna kick you out in a nice way, man. We're gonna put you down there and let you wither away.
Man, you are trash. You are the smallest pup of the yard, man.
I'm sorry, man. There you have it. That's our dogs and pups. San Francisco, we both is our dogs, and my pups is New England, and his is Scoot Henderson. Hey, that's what's up, man. Well, you got anything else you want to add before we get out of here, man?
Cause that's all it is. We all done, man.
All right, man. Well, until the next episode, man. I'm Truth.
I'm your boy TA Slash,
and we are out the pocket.
We are out the pocket.
Peace. Scoot, that's your boy.
It's my word to the fam. Yeah, I know it's been hard, but through it all, man, I promise we gon' ball.